Hey guys, it's Jessica, the other half of Jessica and Cody, here with something I am very excited for. Now, the thumbnail may have clued you in, but my mini book haul from the Barnes&Noble 50% off book haul sale just came, and I'm so excited. I only got 5 books. I originally wanted to get 10. The other 5 that I want are still on my to be bought list. I just did not have enough money to realistically buy all 10 books at once, so I only settled for 5, which is just fine in my opinion because these are 5 books that I'm super excited to read or have in my collection, and I'm very excited. So without further ado, let's open this bad boy. I got my handy dandy scissors. Don't run with scissors, kids. And please be careful if you have to open a box. Oh, did my computer just move? I think the box moved my computer. My bad. The first book I got is something I am very excited for. It is A Wrinkle in Time by Madeline... Oh boy. L'Engle? I hope I'm saying that right. I got the movie edition cover Barnes& Noble exclusive of A Wrinkle in Time. I have always really loved the Wrinkle in Time book series. And in fact, this is one of the first book series I ever read as a kid and loved it. I literally read every single book in this series. I got this as a paperback because I really like to read paperback books. I like to have hardcovers for my bookshelves, but in general I like to read paperback because I don't like cracking book spines, and that tends to happen a lot when I read paperbacks. So I'm just gonna stick to paperback when I can. Ooh! I didn't realize this, but flipping through the book, there are movie pictures. Oh, yay! So they got one of Meg. Oh, and I love this. This is so cool. They got like pictures of the characters. Reese Witherspoon as the oh gosh, I can't remember which one she plays. Oh, and there's the dad. This is so cool. I love this. I didn't realize that this was in this book when I got it. Oh, look at that. Oh, these are so pretty. I had no idea that these were in this book when I bought it, but I'm so happy they are. Oh, it's so cute. I believe this book is pretty popular, but in case you haven't read it or haven't seen either of the movies, this is about 13-year-old Meg Murray, her little brother Charles Wallace, and Calvin O'Keefe as they go on a really interesting adventure. We learn really early on that Meg is very stubborn and she is not doing too well at school, and people think that she is a troublemaker. And we learn that Charles Wallace is very smart with his family and is very talkative, but outside of the family, he doesn't really talk. In fact, I don't think he says a single word with anybody that isn't his family. And Calvin O'Keefe is the big man on campus. That's all you really learn about him this early on. You learn things about him later, but at the very beginning, he's just kind of the big man on campus, a jock, kind of popular. You get the gist. We learn the reason Meg is acting out at school is because her father has gone missing when he was researching something called the Tesseract. Can't remember exactly what he was doing. I believe he was a scientist. I could be wrong though. Nobody really knows where he went, why he disappeared, what happened to him. He's just gone. They are helped through this adventure by 3 supernatural beings, Mrs. Who, Mrs. Watson, and Mrs. Witch, and they go on this mission to save their father. They also learn that something is slowly taking over the universe. It's called the Black Thing, but it's also called It, which I kind of love because one of Stephen King's most scary creatures is called It, aka Pennywise the Clown. So I always associate the 2 evil beings together. I know they're not the same creature, but still. Let me live my life, please. They eventually find their father. Yay! Charles Wallace is taken over by it, or the Thing. And Meg's love saves Charles Wallace from the Thing, and they manage to get away and weaken it at least for a while. I don't think it is defeated in this book. I think it's still around for a little while. Again, it's been a while since I've read the book. Please go read it if you haven't. And if you can, please get the movie edition cover from Barnes&Noble, because you not only get this amazing cover, you also get cool pictures in the book as well, which I was in love with and didn't realize were there. The second book I got in this mini book haul is My Plain Jane by Cynthia Hand, Brody Ashton, and Jody Meadows. I was really excited to get this book when I learned it was basically a retelling of Jane Eyre, but with ghosts. Now, I have always really loved classic stories, and I love that they kind of put a twist on it with ghosts. This really reminds me of an author, I can't think of his name right now, but he does similar books like this. The one that pops up to mind right now is Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. That was a retelling of Abraham Lincoln's life with vampires. I believe he's also done Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, which I really, really like that book. So I am really excited to read this. I know it's not by the same guy that does those stories, but those stories really interest me and I like them a lot, and I think I'm going to love this. I need to read it soon so I know what it's like. I want to know where the ghosts come in. The third book I got is one that I am so happy I got. It is Leah on the Offbeat by Becky Albertalli. Now, if you watched my August wrap-up, I listened to the audiobook in the month of August. And I knew immediately once I finished that audiobook, I needed the actual hard copy book in my life. And when I saw that it was on the barnes&noble book haul, 50% off, I immediately got it. This is like one of my favorites of August for sure. To summarize this book very quickly, this is a sequel to Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda and is about Simon's best friend, Leah. Leah goes through a lot in this book. She is heading off to college, she is a senior, and she's dealing with not only going off to college, but friend issues, family issues, her sexuality. She is bisexual in this book, and I absolutely love that. I need more bisexual rep and things. You have no idea how much I loved having a fellow bisexual person in a book like this. I literally think that Leah is like me in book form. Leah develops a crush on somebody in this book. I'm not really gonna say who, but the relationship develops throughout the book, and the final chapter literally made me sob because of how cute it was. And I love this book so much. You guys have no idea. I am really considering doing a full review of this book because I need to get out all of my feelings because I have so many feelings about this book. I laughed, I cried, I got mad, I got sad again. It's so good. If you guys haven't read this, please go read it. It's so good. I give it like 10 out of 10 bajillion stars. I absolutely love it. The fourth book I got in this little book haul is one I really don't know much about. It is called Sky in the Deep and is by Adrienne Young. I'm gonna say this right now, I'm probably gonna butcher all of these names. Letting you know right now. From the summary, which sounds super cool by the way, this is about a young Viking girl called Aelin, and she lives with her Viking clan called the Oska. One day, when they are battling their, I'm just gonna assume, mortal enemy, the Riki clan, she sees her brother, who supposedly died 5 years ago. That's a little shocking, right? But wait, there's more. She has to survive the winter with the Riki clan, and one day they are attacked by basically a clan they didn't think was real. So she has to do the impossible along with, I'm assuming, her brother and her brother's friend Fisk, and they have to band together these two clans before they are slaughtered by this other clan. I feel like I said clan a lot. in the last few sentences. Throughout all of this, she's developing feelings for her brother's friend, and I can see where this is going, sort of. She's falling in love with a guy, but her home, you see what I'm saying, right? You gotta choose your family or your new love interest. You get what I'm saying, right? Right? I feel like I'm making a point and it's not coming across. I'm really excited to read this and see if that's what happens. And who knows? This is about Vikings, so maybe they could get along, or they could just get violent and try and kill each other. I don't know. It sounds amazing. I want to read it right now. The 5th book I got in this book haul is actually because of Emma Books here on YouTube, and it is Warcross by Marie Lu. Emma has said nothing but praise about this book, which really made me interested in getting it when I saw it was on this 50% off sale. And also, it has this really shiny, cool cover. That's not important, I just thought I'd point it out. It has a cool cover. This book is about Amika Chen. I really hope I said that right. I'm really sorry if I didn't. I'm really bad at pronunciation, okay? Don't hate me. She is a bounty hunter for this game called Warcross, and she has to find players that are betting on this game illegally. One day, to earn some money, she tries to hack into the game and accidentally glitches out, and she becomes an overnight sensation. And when the creator of the game contacts her, she is, of course, a little freaked out, but he wants her to work for him and takes her to Tokyo to, I don't really know what he wants her to do. Along the way, she develops feelings for the game's creator, and the lines between business and, for lack of a better word, pleasure start to blur, and a sinister plot is revealed. Now, I don't know what that plot is because I haven't read this yet, but it sounds so cool. The summary really intrigued me a little bit more than the other 2 books that I haven't read, so I think I'm gonna read this one first. Not that I don't want to read the other 2 really badly, I do. This one intrigued me a little bit more, so I'm gonna read this one first. I'm not sure if this is gonna be on my September to be read list yet, but I'm definitely considering it. And I'll try to keep you all up to date on my Twitter. You'll probably get some tweets of me going, "What the heck?" Spaz out, because that's how I am on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, by the way. I hope you guys enjoyed my book haul. I had so much fun unhauling these books for you guys. If you enjoyed this, please let me know down below. I love talking to you guys. And as always, please subscribe. It really helps me out. And I will see you guys here soon with a new video. Bye!